with 84% in a major poll not believing the official 9/11 story, that we may have backed him off for this period of time in staging an attack. Let me just ask you a question. You called in and you said, for stations that just joined us, you said, do you believe that the government's still going to attack itself? And you said, with your prediction. And my prediction clearly was, if we didn't get the word out about government-sponsored terror, that it was going to happen.
So let me get this straight. Some short, fat, tubby piece of shit in Austin, Texas, and his paranoid schizophrenic audience prevented another 9/11 style attack in late 2006. He even brings up Fox News covering his prediction. So here we have Fox News covering his prediction. Who this guy is, I have no frickin' clue. But let's thank this guy, whoever the hell he is, for bringing this forward, because indirectly this guy, who I've never seen before, by bringing up Alex Jones, saved thousands and thousands of lives, quite possibly. So have a listen. This is huge. This saved so many lives.
A radio host who says he predicted a staged attack on the World Trade Center involving Osama bin Laden as a fall guy in 2001 now says last week's Red Terror Alert is just a trial run for a massive staged terror attack initiated by the U.S. government. Pardon me. Alex Jones says the attack will occur before the end of October and could provide the, quote, neo-fascist bloodsuckers in the administration with fraudulent justification to invade Iran or Syria before November's midterm elections.
I've noticed that Alex Jones is a teller of tall tales. When he's away from the office, out on his own time, you know, just these most bizarre things happen to him. He sees the most bizarre things. Like, for example, he'll take his children to a movie, and half the kids are autistic retards. Or he'll just be, you know, taking a jog, and he'll wave at a cop and smile, and the cop will just look at him and snarl and say, "What are you looking at, boy?" You know, he'll just make stuff up. So here's one example of Alex Jones in story time.
I go to the grocery store. I go to the gym. I was at the gym yesterday, and there were probably 15 people in the gym working out. It's a small neighborhood gym. And two different groups came in with people on walkers.
Bullshit!
Who were no more than 25 years old, both of them, separately.
Bullshit!
And I just couldn't control myself. I ignored one woman. I was about to go up and say, did this happen after you took the shots? Or when did this happen? Or what's wrong with you?
Bullshit.
All these different disorders they meet out. And I controlled myself and did, but when I was done, one of them was going out to the parking lot. So I just walked over to her car and I asked her, you know, when did all this happen? She said, oh, I was about 20. But
Bullshit.
Do you have any idea what did it? And no, there's no history of it in my family. And
Bullshit.
I said, did you have a seizure after you had some vaccines? And the lady started getting tears in her eyes, and she said, I've heard about that. They say that could be it.
Bullshit.
And then she rolled the window up and started crying and drove off.
Bullshit.
I am literally, oh my God, I can't handle it anymore. It's almost like even.
In 2005, John Yoo was asked a hypothetical question. The hypothetical question included an excerpt about crushing a child's testicles. Here's the audio.
If the president deems that he's got to torture somebody, including by crushing the testicles of the person's child, there is no law that can stop that.
No treaty.
And also no law by Congress. That's what you wrote in the August 2002 memo.
I think it depends on why the president thinks he needs to do that.
Alex the lying retard would take this hypothetical question and completely blow it out of proportion. He would do this on almost a daily basis.
And he knows what he's doing. We have the memos written by John Yoo and the Attorney General, Alberto Gonzales, saying they can torture children with pliers, that the president says that with pliers.
Several months back, I offered $5,000 to anybody who could produce the memo which states they can torture children with pliers. It says that, with pliers, according to Alex Jones.
Gonzales saying they can torture children with pliers, that the president says that with pliers. It 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 says that with pliers.
I would like to get your take on the White House. Why did they think they could sell torture and White House memos about torturing children with pliers in front of their parents? Why did they think they could?
Alex Jones and his cult followers try to hide behind the myth that Alex Jones isn't in it for the money. They say you can watch his videos online for free, which is true. But Alex Jones is an excellent businessman. He knows exactly what he is doing. He knows if he can get one dupe to watch one of his films for free, the odds are that dupe will buy every single film he's ever made. That's why he encourages his cult minions to download his videos and hand them out. Alex knows his audience. He knows a good majority of them will buy his films regardless if they are on the web for free or not. It's actually a brilliant tactic on his part. Here is proof of my case. He had Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt on his show. They were introduced to one of Alex Jones's films. And what did these dupes do? They bought every single film Alex has ever made. Take a listen.
Here, when did you first start waking up? You said one of your managers or one of Heidi's managers gave you the Obama deception?
Steve Morales is a music producer of mine, and we were in the studio one night, and he was watching us, and he said, "You guys need to watch this. You need to know you're the youth of America. You need to know what's going on in America. You need to know what's going on in this world." And I've always been, I call us dumbheads that we didn't know. So we started watching this, and then Spencer ordered every single DVD and has been nonstop researching your websites and the internet and everything now for at least a month, all day, every day.
You can find thousands of mainstream government university programs where they spray the clouds and seed the clouds and where they're terraforming the planet, changing its atmosphere. I believe the way they're hyping global warming, that they know they're even changing jet streams now, that they are going to alter the weather, they're going to create tsunamis, which is declassified they can do.
Alex Jones is well known for trying to scare his cult followers into believing the New World Order is trying to kill at least 80% of us. Here we have Alex Jones getting it all wrong, as he so often does, in regards to FEMA coffins at a location in Georgia.
You want to see the coffins. So some folks in Georgia saw one of these facilities, and we've got Google photos of it and ground photos and video of it, and it is more than 500,000 of these giant coffins stacked outside.
It's not 500,000, it's 50,000.
You'll have big stacks of lids and then stacks of the coffins, one inside the other.
They aren't coffins, they are grave liners or burial vaults, you fucking dolt. Burial vaults prevent the collapse of cemetery ground and protects the casket.
And this is in Georgia. The company is Polyguard Vaults, but they're in Alabama. This is a separate area, a FEMA leased area, just sitting right out by the side of a highway for the last couple of years.
It isn't a FEMA leased area.
We'd mentioned this before, but finally, this is really getting big news on the web. And
Yeah, big news to paranoid loons like yourself.
why are tens of thousands of plastic burial vaults stacked in a field near Madison, Georgia?
Ooh, let me guess. Could it be because it's a location owned by the company?
Now, we know this is FEMA. We know that these are coffins.
It's not FEMA and they aren't coffins, dipshit.
This is just one stockpile just a few miles away from the Atlanta airport, which is the largest airport in the United States. So you can go there and look at these.
Why don't you go there yourself and interview the employees there? I think I know the answer to that. It would disprove your stupid-ass theories. In fact, Michael Lacey is the Vice President of Operations. Maybe you should contact him. Just so you know, Lacey states his company maintains detailed records of product ownership and is audited annually to ensure all vaults are accounted for. Naturally, Alex Jones has never updated this story with the actual facts. He wouldn't want his audience to know the real truth. That would be bad business on his part.